Okay, it is Mary
and Amma.
And we invite you guys to subscribe,
like,
comment,
share.
Because today it is lit. Oh my God, it is the finale of Michelle's season. And lo, the kiss got us like, whoo!
Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
Goodness. He put the macaroons on her. That was for sure.
Oh, to not be single is nice.
Now, she says something very key. She says, you don't meet men like Brandon. She did not even know men like Brandon existed. It's given me hope that she will make the right decision. The right Gemini is showing up today. She is settled in it, and she's just, I will be surprised now. Let me see but I will be surprised if
I think she has some sense.
If she does not choose Brandon. The father said that she wants to, because I don't
get her master. She wants to be a master. She
wants to be a principal. So she's not like wanting Hollywood and all that stuff.
Yeah.
To create her brand and all that stuff.
Yeah.
She wants to settle. She wants to have, like, she wants to have the kind of love and romance story that her parents have. So,
and the father said that Brandon reminds him of himself.
He did say
that is a huge compliment.
That's a very huge compliment. And the parents are sold. The mother actually gave him a kiss on the cheek.
And she was crying.
She was crying like, please let my daughter make the right decision. I know that's what she was thinking.
Rare. It looks like an anomaly. Yeah. To like see a man who wants a woman like so bad, not like in an obsessive, creepy way, but in a way where he's like, this is my partner, and I don't want to let her go.
Yes.
And I just hope she makes the right decision. Yes. Like that man just wants him
like
some
Michelle. You have just been blessed. This is how it looks when God just blesses you.
Yeah. It's on all.
Oh, it's on. Okay,
so we if your teammate, I'm sorry, but did you just see what we just saw? Oh, okay.
Team Nate.
I mean, listen, we support everybody's choices, but let's just be open.
Yeah. Nate,
and let's look at the red flags. Let's start with he's ready for an engagement, but he doesn't know when he wants to be married.
The logistics of what they're gonna do, because him and her have been talking about a lot of adventures. So they're really on this adventure theme. The sister said it adequately. That's very grandiose, but it's not realistic or something.
Yeah, she said, are you going to be able to stay in one place and settle down, which is what you need for marriage, right?
Yeah.
He says he's never really thought about that.
Yes.
And then with the mother, he said that he doesn't take love seriously.
At some point, and I think the mother made a very good point. She knows her daughter, right? And I told you about Geminis.
I think she could be acquiescing because she likes Nate.
We like the predictability. We like the unpredictability of things.
And that's BS for marriage.
You know what I'm saying? Because we confuse that with passion. We confuse that with adventure. And he even says, we are on this adventurous tip right now. Marriage sometimes is mundane. Marriage sometimes is in the valley. It's not always a high. Marriage sometimes also is routine. And
it can't always just be passion. That's what being a boyfriend and girlfriend is about. That's about fun.
Michelle, I just hope you really listen to your parents this time, because you were saying that your parents always saw the red flags in your past boyfriends, especially your mom. But obviously you didn't listen to them, or they will not have been boyfriends to begin with. I hope this time, so she may have this thing where, I'm not going to go with what mama say. I hope that's not the case, because you're getting too old for that.
I just want to say one thing. Let's just start with how it came off. It seemed like Michelle kept on looking at him, and she was like, "I hope today goes well." And they both seemed very nervous. And then Nate,
it wasn't
even the editing, but it was the energy. Because even the mom could say she could feel the energy.
His energy was off today.
It was
too,
way
though,
off,
right?
but it's always off with Michelle. Like you said, no, but like the thing is, he's not invested, and that's the energy I'm getting from him. That he's not invested.
And then you see Michelle will put up with something like that, but her parents wouldn't. That you're gonna chill back and let them talk. No, they expect you to talk. Before in the past, he chills back, and Michelle is able to just talk and go, and you don't never get to know what he's about.
Yeah.
But the parents are not going to do that. He is required to talk. Go ahead.
But I was Team Nate in the beginning, y'all. I was Team Nate.
Surely
I really was. I was rooting for my boy. I was rooting for Nate and Joe. But then I started to see some red flags.
You love the tattoos and the earrings.
I'm sorry. I like tattoos, and sometimes I like height. It's not my
and
fault. But the thing is,
every woman.
Ow. No, but for real though, I think that when I saw the red flags and started seeing that he wasn't as invested, because you can always tell when a man is not interested.
Yeah.
Why the hell are we seeing this? No one gives. Okay, but the thing is,
under the mistletoe.
Anyway, but my thing is, the whole energy was not right, and even Nate said that I don't take love seriously or whatever. Like he let that slip out. Maybe that's how he really feels. He said, "No,
I don't take love
for granted."
And then she says, "Seriously?"
And then she said, "That's not good. That's not
those
good."
Parents were They are not playing for their Michelle. They are
and parents shouldn't.
Okay.
And even the fall said he was not as warm or as open.
It's like, we'll see. Okay, it's back.
Yeah.
So
this is
Michelle. I don't know what to say, but if you cannot see the huge red flag with Nate, especially after this meeting with your family, I don't know what to really say. At some point in a woman's life, you have to stop going for when there's a red flag in your face. We will all make our mistakes, but you have to get to a space where you don't continue to go for red flags. You see the red flag, yet there you go. At some point in a woman's life, you'll make me say, maybe somebody will actually seriously scam you and pretend. That happens. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe the relationship will just end for whatever reason. But it's, for me anyway, being older, it becomes annoying when the big red flags are there and the people you love warn you, yet there you go in the name of love. That's not love. Because
called delusion.
Because if you were like, on a road and it says ahead, danger in another mile, you don't continue to drive there. You turn around and go the opposite direction because you value your life. I wish as women we will value our heart the way we value our body. You wouldn't go there and put your body at risk. So why go there and put your heart, your
soul,
spirit, all that stuff, and then children, the potential children there, especially when you've been warned of the red flags by people that you love and trust. So at this point with Michelle, if you go to Nate,
you just decided to put your head in the sand like an ostrich with your butt up and said, "F it, it's Nate." Bye, Brandon.
And Geminis, we do that a lot. I do that a lot. I stick my head down there in the sand with my butt up. Many times I do that. I do, but I don't do it in relationships. I don't do it anymore. But I have, and that's the only thing with Gemini. That's why I was like, I don't know, Michelle. Will you go for the? Oh man, I just don't know. Ooh, child, Lord have mercy, please.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't think she should.
It did not go well.
It did not go well. Nate was smiling too much.
Oh.
And he was like, yeah, I love it. You know, she's a straight shooter. You know, I love that. Michelle was like, what the F you mean you love that? This did not go well. It did not go well. You failed me, Nate. You failed me.
He could not look at her. He couldn't even look the parents in the eye.
And it's not even about feelings, but it's just the fact that you don't feel it yourself, Nate. You know deep down that you're not that invested, and that's why it came off like that. You tried saying everything nice.
He wants to win also, too.
You thought he could play them like he plays Michelle by saying all the nice stuff and not meaning anything.
I know. He didn't know he had to speak. Actually, had to string together sentences and have a plan.
Online, so just so we're clear, everyone around me has tested negative. But just to exercise additional caution, our audience will remain masked throughout the rest of the show. Okay. So, back to Michelle's journey. Later tonight, you're going to see quite possibly the most emotional breakup in Bachelorette history.
Oh boy.
Honestly, it is tough to watch. But first, Michelle has one final date with each of the men. Brandon's clearly won over her family. Can we just get to it already, Caitlin? But has he won Michelle's heart? Let's take a look.
I really don't care for the whole live thing, if I'm being honest. Just let me see who leaves.
Yeah. Oh, that's so pretty.
The hibiscus. Ah, Papa God.
Michelle, it's our last day together, you know, until that engagement. I could see the finish line. I could see myself getting on one knee. Her family was so amazing. I've never had a family like open up like that to me before. It just felt like I had a second family already. And so,
wow.
I'm feeling wonderful.
Oh, that was my nails.
Yeah.
Oh.
I like that color.
I'm liking your swim trunks here.
Yeah.
We're gonna be a little close to water today.
Okay.
I think you're gonna really enjoy what I have planned for us.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
What the hell you mean you want to be in love by the time you get engaged?
Wait, we have to say the whole. We gotta say the whole thing. I was just talking about it yesterday about that whole thing that drives me nuts. She said, "I don't want to be falling in love with someone when I get engaged. I want to already be in love." So that's what the date is about, because she was falling for Brandon.
So you choose an 8. That's what we're trying to say now.
But she needs to be in love. And you know what I noticed? She did not say. She did not say. He said, "That's why I'm in love with you." And he told her why. But she did not say, "I'm in love with you." She just cheesed like that. So
Michelle,
she did not say, "I'm in love with you, Brandon." She did not say that.
I don't know, but Caitlin was talking about how it's going to be the most emotional, heartbreaking breakup ever that we've ever seen. I feel like it might be Nate.
Then Brandon will be boo-hooing. He'll be crying like a baby and say, "I want to talk to your mommy." Call your daddy.
No, listen. Brandon ain't no punk. We ain't gonna say that.
No, he won't. Okay. He'll be like, "I love you." And just like I told you last time, if it's not gonna be me, that's okay. I just want to make sure that your heart is okay.
Listen, I'm gonna say
that's
this,
probably
y'all.
what he'll say.
I think it's going to be Nate. Michelle's gonna be crying her eyes out. Now, I said this about 2 or 3 weeks ago that I thought Brandon was the one who was going to be meeting the parents because they were talking about jealousy or something like that or whatever and stuff.
I know to say that.
They didn't even say that, but you know,
see these you can't trust the editors.
But I picked it. I said that it'll be Brandon and Nate. Joe left because I knew nobody else would be jealous or it's like really cares about Michelle in that way. Yeah. It was gonna be Brandon. Now I am saying I think Nate is gonna be the breakup. I think so because she let Joe go, which was a good decision.
But she was hurt by that, and you.
I honestly would have thought that Joe would have been better to stay than Nate. Because I feel like Joe was opening up and he cared.
He was.
He was reserved.
Yeah, he was.
But he actually did care about her. So
she knew more about Joe than Nate. I mean, nobody knows about Nate.
Do y'all even know his best friend? Do y'all know who he was close to in his family?
Yeah. This man is from Canada, y'all.
Canadians are supposed to be friendly.
I had to read that to find out that he was from Canada. I don't think he ever even said so.
And I think everybody says that Canadians are like very friendly people.
Yeah, they are.
I mean, he's very nice. Yeah. He wasn't friendly with the parents though. So
I think he was nervous. I think because the parents were unlike parents that I've seen on this show. Usually the parents, regardless whatever is going on, they'll smile, and whatever. But they were really serious.
I think the reason why they were because Michelle has been with people who she has loved more than they've loved her, and I'm sure they've seen that heartbreak over and over again.
The mom said, "I don't want to see her heartbroken again." So obviously, it's the same theme. Michelle, stop going for these guys.
Because just look what happened with Matt. She was crying. She was curled up in a ball. She even said she wanted to go talk to him. He refused.
Tough. He refused, yeah.
And I think that was really heartbreaking.
I am so happy she left Matt because she is going to have an engagement.
Matt was not serious. Man, he's still with Rachel, the one that he preferred, and he still hasn't engaged her.
Yeah.
That man wasn't serious.
I thought I did call that he was going to go with her. Anyway, it's on.
Yeah.
It's on.
I want to make sure that you know how much I care about you.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I'm in love with you too.
Get him, Brandon! Get him, Brandon!
Yeah, she said I'm in love. She said I'm in love.
Oh my God! Wow!
The cat has run downstairs.
She said it. She said it. Oh my God.
She said I do.
She said it again. Oh my God.
This massive weight went off of my shoulders. My chest opened up. I felt like I finally breathed.
Yes, you can breathe.
Yes, girl, breathe.
You can breathe, Michelle.
Brandon loves so hard.
Yes.
I've never met anyone like that.
And God gave him to you, girl.
Yes.
That I've been looking for.
You special. Oh my God, this is beautiful.
Everything else in between.
Ladies, this is what
You should want for yourself, nothing less.
Do not accept anything less than a Brandon. A man who you can say,
I'm safe with him. My heart is safe. He'll take care of me. He'll never leave me.
whoo, my heart is safe with him.
You have to be with a man who has a plan. This man knows he's moving to Minnesota. He knows he's getting on one knee. He knows he wants to marry her. This man
mature.
knows.
He is ready. He may be young, but that man is mature.
The man's not that young. He's 1 year younger than Michelle, okay? And he's 1 year younger than Nate.
No, he's the same age as Nate.
He's not young. Let's cut all that out. He's not young. He's the same age as all the other people.
But he is the most mature. He's the most mature.
Yo,
oh
I think it has just clicked for Michelle.
Oh my God, yes.
I pray to God it's clicked.
Yes.
Because girl,
yes,
the man who takes the time to do little things for you.
Yes, Tasha.
Someone who'll be nice to you, who'll care for you. Tasha, I feel sorry for you.
Tasha. You know what it was? The difference was Michelle wants to settle down and Tasha wants to build her brand. That's what I think it is. Only if it's something different, then I apologize, Tasha. If it's something like Zach, became unsober, then we
or if
apologize.
He was being like emotionally or mentally or verbally abusive, which I highly doubt, then we apologize. But anything else is negotiable.
Yeah,
I said what I said.
Negotiable. But Michelle is ready, and so is Brandon.
That man just loves her.
He loves her.
He just loves her.
In a sense, it was good that she went through the heartbreak with Matt, because then she knows what she does not want. And she liked Nate all the time because he was so familiar.
Women if we're used to being with a certain type of man, it's so familiar to us.
That man shows up again as a trial to see if you've learned the lesson.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? They will show up, so you gotta be careful. That's why it's so important to bring the people around you who love you and care about you and who you trust. because sometimes you're not thinking clearly.
But you know, the father said clearly. The father said Michelle, she wanted to be in Minnesota. She wanted to get her master's. She wants to become a principal. She wants to do this. She wants to do that or whatever. But with Nate, she said, oh, I'm ready for adventure. So she was acquiescing or whatever. But the father was there to remind her that this is what she wanted to do.
These are your goals.
And he's not lining up. He's here. He's ready to go like this. But Brandon's like, I'm going to go wherever you're going.
And I'm going
right
with
there.
the flow.
I'm right there with you, babe.
I don't like to say definites. Like, he was all over the place.
He said, is he the one for you? That was such a red flag. He said, I don't like to say the one because it's such a cliche.
It's a cliche.
What the hell does that mean?
You know, I'm not in love like Hollywood type. Or movies. You shouldn't be in love like in the
What
movies.
does that even mean?
What the hell? This is real life.
This man took the gun and shot himself in the foot twice. He said, pow, pow. He said.
He did. He surely did. Like,
and he left the scene bloody and bruised. And the mother was just there like,
Yeah, he had Michelle and the mama crying. The mother cried for, oh, Lord, please don't make a mistake. Don't have someone like Brandon and have someone like Nate and you can't choose. Yeah.
Nate's not a bad guy. He's not but he's not ready.
He's not ready.
He's not ready.
He's not ready. And maybe this heartbreak is what he needs. So
one for him to start getting serious about relationships.
Relationships for granted.
Yeah, because the man is fine. He knows he can have whoever he wants. And I think if Michelle chooses not to get him, it will humble him a little bit.
I know he said he had never thought of the possibility.
I know!
Like, Nate, really?
That's what I mean by he's too, like, that's what even made me switch sides, because he's too confident. There's nothing wrong with being confident, but when you're overly confident and, like, you're only thinking about your connection, you're not thinking that maybe possibly she could be with somebody else.
You're not thinking about her. Period.
That's what I'm talking. That's what
you know
what
what was really beautiful when she said to Brandon, "My best date or the best time with you was when you came and checked on me." When he walked up to her and said, "Can we go and talk?"
We told y'all it had a huge impact.
Well, you said it.
Well, Mom, you also said it though.
Well, yeah, I think he checked on her, but you were right on point from the beginning, because I thought maybe he's also still playing the game, and you're like, no.
No, he really just wanted to check on her.
And you said she was going to remember that.
And we even saw when he was on Bachelor Nation on YouTube. Y'all, I'll put the link in. But
it's back again.
Yeah, it's Nate's date now, y'all.
Yeah, Father in heaven.
Man. Okay, Brandon left a note at her door.
I know. Nate did not give her anything.
He didn't give her a gift. He didn't give her a letter. All he gave was empty promises and not passionate kisses.
I love you, Michelle.
I'm really scared. I'm really scared. He says a lot of good things, but they just seem like Brandon says he's scared to lose Michelle, but he doesn't actually say it. You can just feel it.
Yeah, he said it's gonna be fearful to be in this world without her. But he loves her. He told her to follow her heart.
Because he said, I followed mine and it led me to you.
So he still trusts her heart, and he had that stuff right out there.
At her door at the Nate's date.
Yes.
It's so hard.
He is remembering now. I'm never going to give her an opportunity to forget me.
Facts.
Like the whole thing with Joe. He's like, I got to make sure every single day
she remembers
gets something from moi.
I mean, wouldn't y'all
he
want
is fighting for his woman.
That's what you want from a man who leads, a man who shows you his intention, a man who doesn't leave you questioning. You should not have. I know she said that
that Nate has to learn.
Yeah.
Next time when you meet a really good woman, you say it. You say it, not last minute stuff.
And the thing is, I know she was happy that he finally expressed his emotions or whatever stuff. Yeah. But
she said he has her
did
heart.
you have to strain that? How long did you have to strain it?
We're
basically at the proposal, and he's just now saying he's scared to lose you.
Yeah.
Come on. You want a man who's consistent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway. But yes, so I just hope that she chooses the right person. Yeah. But Brandon, I thought it was really nice that he left her that letter.
It was such a beautiful letter.
Such a beautiful
letter. He has left her so many souvenirs. It's almost as if, and he has left her his jacket. It's almost as if it's like, if you don't choose somebody else, you will remember me. You gonna remember so when your stuff don't work, because I know it's not gonna work, I'll be right waiting here for you. Okay, it's back on.
This morning, I felt confused.
She said she felt confused.
Oh wow,
I have two incredible men who I am in love with, and they are in love with me.
She's still confused.
It's not gonna be an easy day.
No.
He's good in every color.
In 2 places. It's a lot. I'm emotionally very torn. This is the hardest decision I've had to make in my life.
Oh yes.
And I know that
marriage
with either Brandon or Nate.
She said, what did she say?
Nate was the first face that I saw coming into this journey, and the first kiss, the first person who I fell in love with.
Yes.
Yesterday was a big day for Nate and I. We had these conversations, and I saw that comfort in sharing emotions.
Yes.
I do feel like Nate is ready, but
yes.
I've not felt these types of feelings, and I've been wrong before.
Ooh, look at his back tattoo.
I am so excited to.
Let me lower my gaze, honey.
He's so excited. He said he's so excited.
Today could be.
No, man with tattoos ain't bad looking, you know?
Yeah.
How are you doing? I am Nate.
Oh, okay.
Nice to meet you. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Nice meeting you. Wow. You're tall. I'm up there. I'm up there. You know, I definitely want the rank that Michelle is going to know every day when she looks at it that, you know, I'm choosing her, that I'm seeing her. Have you been in love before? It's the first time I've ever been with someone that I've been confident enough in my feelings that I want to say words like that I want to say, I'm in love with you. You know, I've never felt so certain about somebody. But I feel like when I came into this, I was irrational with my emotions. Michelle's definitely impacted me to be more brave when it comes to my emotions. I've never felt that way before. Never. I definitely love her for that.
Well, Nate's speaking out readings with Neil Lane.
She's going to be wearing kind of signifier our love. Like, I have
Great, it's foaming at the mouth. She's so hell no.
Look at Dota, like, how did this occur?
Never loved anybody as
She
much
put her
as
head down in the
Michelle.
sand.
There's no doubt in my mind that I found somebody that I genuinely want to spend life with. No doubt about it.
Nate, don't try to convince us.
Don't try. He's trying to convince himself.
He's like.
He's trying to convince himself.
I'm just like, Nate, okay.
When you're in love with 2 people, how do you know which person is your person?
She looks so
I
down.
fell in love with Brandon because of how easy it is for him to be vulnerable. Brandon has been the person who's been all in the entire time. We connect on all these different levels. He sees me for who I am. This is what I've been asking for.
Yeah.
A life with Brandon is going to be a happy life, fulfilling life.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I know
Happy
that
life.
there's a lot of love between us.
Fulfilling life. I don't know, Michelle.
Today's gonna be one of the biggest days of my life. I'm about to spend forever with Michelle.
We pray.
This is my future, and you realize, you know, past 27
Let's just have a moment of silence for Brandon.
So I've never.
No, we're not gonna have it yet. That's jinxing it. Let's wait.
Moment of silence.
What happened if he leaves? If not,
This is all happening.
I will not. I will cry.
I
will
will call the
cry.
TV and this will be over. All you want to see the most
we
grenades.
cannot do that. We
Says
have
who?
to. We have to be strong for our listeners.
Why are we being negative? Let's be positive.
Okay,
It's
we're
going to be
strong,
Brandon.
yes.
It's going to be Brandon. It's going to be Brandon. It's going to be Brandon.
Have you been in love before?
I thought I had, yeah.
You thought you had?
Yeah, I thought I had. And then I fell in love with her. Michelle telling me that she loved me was definitely important. And I think she knew it for a while, and I knew it for a while too. Those words don't come around too lightly. This is the ring, you know.
It's the ring, you got it.
This is it. Oh man. I have found the perfect ring for Michelle, and there's nothing I want more than to give it to her and have her wear it for the rest of my life.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. All the best.
Even Neil Lane even seemed more energetic with Brandon.
I know.
He's like, nice to meet you.
I know.
I value.
Wow. Look at
Back
that
out, back out.
dress.
Slid out, leg out.
Can't even describe. I didn't want to leave with 2 people. I wanted wanted to leave with my person. I think that's where I'm emotional, because it was sinking in, and it's like I do deserve to put myself first.
I know, but you just hurt because you're like an empath.
Just like putting myself first. It's just something I've never done.
Wow, she's never put herself first. And you want to be with someone who puts you first.
You're a queen, girl. You deserve that.
For that dress.
One person who I would be devastated to live my life without.
So she's going with the person who, because she said there's one person that she will be devastated if she has to live her life without that person. Who will that person be? I don't think it's Nate.
I'm going to ask her to marry me.
I don't care how much she says she loved him.
I think Michelle knows deep down that's not her person. I think she knows that. I'm glad she took off her heels, because in Bachelor Nation, they be letting these women wear these heels on sand, gravel, looking stupid. She like, girl, bye. Yeah. Let me hold my dress and put my sandals to the side. Even Nate's look like, what the F am I doing here? Yes, he fiddles in the ring.
No, he's not.
Yes, he's like, really, Brad? He's like, really? You really finna do this? You really finna do this? Are you crazy? That's how he's looking. You. Man, please.
Oh, I want to see this movie, Marry Me. It's going to be so hilarious.
Apparently, it's about J-Lo's actual love life.
I know. Valentine's Day. Ooh.
Just another way to make you feel more depressed about being single.
Anyway.
But yes.
Oh my god,
we're this close, y'all. It's 9:34. 26 minutes.
No, it's an hour and 26 minutes.
I really think they're going to end it at 10 o'clock, and then they're going to have the After the Rose and then Clayton.
Let's see what it says. Is it 11? Did it feature 11? Let me see.
It says 10:03.
Oh, 10:03. Okay.
But I think they're going to have the After the Rose ceremony. That's what's going to happen.
So?
Yeah, because they didn't have it for Tayshia, which was very shady.
Well, remember it was COVID. That was more the height of the COVID season.
It's still COVID.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And our Tayshia is not there. But anywho.
Which is very suspicious.
Well, she has cold. You know,
don't you find that suspicious?
You know something, for all you know, like, she is so pissed as to how they did her last time that she's like, I don't want to be there with Happy Ever After. I don't want to be there at all. Please, just don't.
Yeah, and my thing is with Caitlyn. Caitlyn did it so fake. Like, she was
like,
so tell me about what's your relationship, as she held her hand.
Guess what, though? She came out with a whole spiel. She asked
Caitlyn?
Caitlyn. Because a lot of people thought it was so fake, the way she handled it and all that, and that it was awful.
Very fake.
And she said that not only were people upset, but also Tayshia was upset. She knew it was coming, but she just felt like, I think she also felt like the way they kind of did not even give like commercial. You talked about that, and then just went right into Rodney. Then she said from one heartbreak to another, from one broken heart to another broken heart. Here's the guy who has captured all of our hearts. I'm like, what the? F? Broken heart. From one broken heart to another. Yep, we all got broken hearts here. Next, you ain't that important. Moving along.
That ain't your friend.
You're not the only one who has a broken heart. I got a broken heart too.
Aren't you engaged?
I gotta have a broken heart too. Not only you, sis. Keep it moving. Bye, Rodney. Hey, and even Rodney was like, "I am so sorry for what happened." So tell us, Rodney.
And then she had to run off stage. How embarrassing! Y'all didn't even give her commercial break.
So I'm sure Tayshia is like, you know something? I think I was around someone who has COVID, and I am going to quarantine for 2 weeks. I do not blame her. Just take your time and rethink something.
And go talk to Zach.
Yeah. Rethink some things.
Rekindle that. Because that love don't come every month.
No, it doesn't.
It is hard out here for the single people, and it's actually jacked up. Don't come out here in these streets.
I actually think Brandon and Michelle are going to work. The parents love him, although, you know, Tayshia's parents loved him and his parents loved her, but
Tayshia was more focused on her brand. She was not ready for marriage yet.
Yeah, I don't think she was, but hopefully she'll find someone before she's 40, 50.
Well, hopefully Zach will wait for her. But I wouldn't even want him to do that. I want him to go find somebody who's ready.
Yeah.
The wait.
He might actually be giving her some time, but she seemed to be very, like, she was sure what she was doing. So, maybe he got that message quite clearly. Ooh. So, here we go. Mama, you have to turn it down.
No, we're doing live reaction to see who she picks.
Okay, but you have to turn it down. That's the only thing.
Oh, yeah, we'll turn it down.
Yeah.
She looks so happy to be there by herself.
Live from Hollywood. Well, it's what we've all been waiting for. Michelle's journey is about to come to an end. Will it be Brandon or Nate? One of them is going to get their heart broken.
Who are you for? Team Brandon, Team Nate?
I am definitely for Team Brandon.
Team Brandon, y'all. We about to find out.
I'm for Team Brandon.
Oh my God.
Win or lose, we're right there. We win or lose.
I have to be looking at the social medias.
No, don't look at no social media. We don't want to look.
Well, they don't announce it.
We're gonna be strong, okay?
That dress looks really good on her.
We are going to be strong.
Think about how I'm feeling and the decision that I have to make today. It's terrifying, as much as today.
Oh wow, it's a lot of a lot of waves. And she remembers, how it was with her. She knows.
It's very painful.
Yeah, she knows.
When you love somebody, the last thing you want to do is
to hurt them,
cause them pain. And you don't.
Oh my God, who's first? I can't do this.
Please let it be Nate. Okay, so Nate's
No,
first.
no, it's not. You don't know. We actually do not know who's first. We have no idea.
I do feel like I really know.
Brandon is there too.
And I have to go with that.
For the love of God.
We have to watch it. We have to be strong for Brandon and for our viewers. We have to be strong.
It's going to hurt.
Whew. It is going to hurt. Okay, that looks like Brandon. That's Brandon's shoes. That's Brandon. She's breaking up with Brandon.
Don't say that!
Yeah.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm excited.
God, my chest is hurting.
Nervousness too, but I'm kind of embracing that because I get to spend forever with Michelle possibly, so excited.
All right, well, Michelle is waiting for you. So head on down. Good luck.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Mom, it could be the editing, okay? We don't know.
This is it. I'm feeling like I'm gonna get engaged today. It's an exciting and nerve-wracking day.
My chest is hurting.
I feel like my entire life can change today.
Oh my God.
This is probably the most beautiful moment in my entire life.
I don't think so, Brandon.
When you know, you're not gonna wait another second. I truly.
But I'm gonna be there for you, Brandon.
My entire life that I've been searching for.
Because you are definitely the person.
I get down on one knee and she says yes. I'll be like the happiest man that ever walked this earth. Just hoping, at the end of all this, I get her heart.
How many more minutes do we have? Oh, she's holding him.
22 minutes left.
Brandon.
Well, Michelle, from the first time I laid eyes on you, I want you to know that I truly saw you. From the first time I talked to you, I knew that you were someone so special. People always talk about love, you know, that they found the missing piece for them. Michelle, I found that with you. I found something so unbelievably special with you that I don't think I'll ever forget. I don't think I'll ever find again. I truly believe that you're the missing piece that I've been searching for my entire life. And that I don't want to spend another second without you. I don't want to walk another day without you. I don't want to wake up another morning without you. And I would truly be the luckiest man to walk this earth if I got to walk her with you.
This thing is on.
Well, we know.
Okay, just hear it. I can hear it. Oh.
Doesn't get turned off, and then you truly will always have a piece of my heart. Really sorry that I can't walk up with
You have to be strong for her, Brandon. You have to be strong for her.
I truly wish you nothing but happiness. I truly mean that.
He gave you the bare minimum and you're willing to settle for that.
Even worth it every second. Giving you my heart was worth it. Something I'll never regret. And I will always be here for you.
Yeah, she's not ready for marriage.
She loves Nate. He said it's okay.
Happiness comes before money, okay? Guys, and I meant that every word.
Aww. Oh. I know he wants to cry out to the sea. Oh. How to be strong, Brandon. So sad. But there's no point in being with someone that you don't love. Like, I don't want her to be with him if she doesn't love him, you know? There's no point.
gotta accept the bare minimum from Nate. It don't make sense. Oh
that's
my
who she
God.
loves. And he has to go up that step.
Truly believed that I was going to spend every waking moment with her.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I saw a future with her, man, that I've never seen in anyone in my entire life.
Oh.
Gone. Like that.
She, you know, I mean, like Nate said that, you know, she and him had adventures planned out together.
Oh. At the end of the day, I'm still thinking about her. And her happiness. You know, and that's what's gonna sting the most, because I knew that truly was so deeply in love with her. Part is knowing there's truly nothing left that you can do about it. In my heart, it's telling me she made a mistake, like, go fight for her, but no, I don't think it was a mistake. I think she followed her heart, and that's where her heart went. And at the end of the day, like, what can I do about it?
We think we know what they want, but at the end of the day, you know, she had to go with her heart, and her heart said it's Nate, you know, and I wish them both the best. You know, Nate finally told her, gave her what she was looking for.
He finally gave her the promise she was
told
looking
her,
for.
Look, I will be very hurt if you don't choose me. It will hurt like hell, and you know, he told her all of those things, you know. And she saw in his face that he was going to be heartbroken. That's what she wanted from Nate all this time. She wanted to know that she was not in this battle by herself. And he finally told her, because he realized, oh my God, I can actually lose this woman. So he finally said what he said. And that's why it's so hard to actually trust it. I don't think it's going to work, but, you know, hey, maybe he will surprise all of us, rise to the occasion, and, you know, fight for her love and continue to, you know, be there for her and put her first. Yeah. That Gemini man, you know, likes that unpredictability, and then we confuse it with passion and adventure. But that's not always the case with marriage, and hopefully the passion, adventure that she wants, that she sees in Nate, you know, hopefully she'll have that, you know, and I hope that he doesn't disappoint her parents, because I think the parents will be so hurt if, you know, if he doesn't come through for her. I think they'll be really hurt, and so will she. So I hope for her sake. I think she also thinks probably about Tasha, because maybe she's thinking Tasha chose Zach and he was great and all that stuff, but she wanted that extra thing, you know, she wanted the Brandon, she wanted the Ben, you know, someone who was not predictable, someone who, you know, was kind of like a mystery, someone that will keep her on her toes. And she chose Zach, and Michelle is seeing that, well, it didn't work with Zach. So she's thinking, and I'm sure maybe Tasha told her, maybe Tasha told her, I never should have gone with Zach because I always wanted something more. You know what I'm saying? And it did not work out. And so that's what I think she's thinking about, you know. And I'm sure Caitlyn also was in her ear too. I don't really know Caitlyn's story, but I'm sure, you know, all those guys that she's like, I need to follow my heart. My parents don't know because they are not part of this franchise. You know, I mean, and then the father might say, yes, Michelle wants to be, you know, have her master's and she wants to be a principal, but maybe she doesn't anymore. And she's able to actually share that with Nate. And he accepts her how she is, whether she is, you know, striving for something or not, which is the same thing with Brandon, but for her, Nate has that. He keeps her on her toes. So she wants that. And it's okay. I wish her the best.
Welcome back to the emotional season finale of The Bachelorette. Now, we all just watched Michelle say goodbye to Brandon in truly one of the saddest breakups I've ever seen. My heart might still be broken. Brandon will be joining us later on after the final rose, but right now, it's the big moment that we're all here for. Is Nate actually ready to get down on one knee and propose?
He already said he is.
Or will Michelle's greatest fears come true? I'm too soft
I
for this
doubt
show.
it. Here comes Nate, and Nate is ready. He finally showed up when
Saying goodbye to Brandon was one of the hardest things I have done, period. And breaking his heart broke my heart. As much as Brandon says I deserve to be happy, Brandon also deserves to be happy. And it hurts that I couldn't be that person for him. Because my heart's just in a different spot. But I have to follow my heart, and I know that my heart belongs to me. He's my person, and my heart, I followed it the whole time. And, you know, if Nate gets down on one knee, it would be the happiest moment of my life. I'm ready for the rest of my life with Nate.
Aw.
Come on, guys.
Nate, how are you doing?
I'm good. Doing great. A little nervous, but mainly excited right now. Yeah.
Well, Michelle is waiting for you.
Okay.
So head on down.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank you. This is happening. I'm definitely
Here
nervous,
comes Nate.
but you know, I'm optimistic that I'm going to be getting down on one knee and asking Michelle to spend the rest of her life with me. I found my forever person, and when you meet somebody like that, of course you don't want to let go. I'm certain about this, and I've never been this certain before. My heart and my mind are completely in sync for the first time in my life.
Oh, wow.
And I'm so close to actually having the best case scenario be realized. This could be the first day of the rest of our lives together.
Do I have to sit here and watch?
Wow.
You want to be here for the
Wow.
viewers.
I actually cannot believe this BS.
Michelle, the very first night I met you, I knew right then and there that we had a connection that I wanted to hold on to. The second night that we were together, we talked about running away together. I'm standing in front of you right now, and the feelings are the same. I want to run away with you.
Aww.
I want to
run away with her
forever. With a woman that I've come to love. This amazingly crazy, wow kind of love. And through this journey, you've shared a lot of vulnerable sides of your past, and I know that you've felt unseen at times, and I want to let you know that I am completely prepared, willing, and ready to make sure that you are always chosen first, seen, now, today, tomorrow, and for the rest of our lives. I love you, Michelle.
Herself that he's the right one.
The moment you stepped out of the limo, I felt that there was a connection. It was this kinetic moment where I was feeling things that I didn't even really know it was possible to feel. But walking into this, my fear was that I would not be loved as much as I love the other person. And through our conversations, there were moments where that fear definitely started to creep in. And this has not necessarily been a smooth ride. Face that fear of walking away from this without you, because I have never felt a love like this before.
Aww.
And I love you with my entire heart.
Oh, she loves him with her entire heart.
Well, let's just stop pandering at this point, okay? We all know he's not the one for her.
Anyone besides you, and doing life with anyone besides you.
It was good he went and saw her parents, and he had that moment of, wait a minute, I could actually lose her, and he came through and told her and gave her what she wanted, and now she gets to have it all. Have her tall guy, someone who loves her, is crazy about her.
You were that first person to step out of the limo, but you were also that first impression rose. And that means that you had to be the last person to accept this rose. So, Nate, do you accept this
smiling. She's very happy.
This is my fiance.
She's like, now I can just be with him, and I don't have to feel sad that I'm not gonna love Brandon the way I should love him.
My soul Nate.
I like that. Hey, that's my name.
Her soulmate. Aww.
I'm actually going to vomit.
Yes.
Ah, here comes the Charmin.
What did you know about this?
I didn't. This is amazing.
Aww. Now they're having the mariachi band.
This is the happiest day of my life, and so ready to start the rest of my life with Michelle.
We can start right now.
Aww.
Don't go anywhere. The Bachelorette after the final rose live.
So, what do you think? I mean, we have to be happy for her. She was happy. That's what we really wanted her to be happy.
No,
And-
that's not what we really wanted. Not what I really wanted.
Well, Brandon will find his own person. The person who gets him will adore him and love him the way he deserves to be loved.
We're here live with our
I don't want to
studio
see another
audience.
broken-hearted Zach. Like, if you don't want him, you don't want him. It's not by force.
And of course, all of you, Bachelor Nation.
Oh, I'm gonna turn that off. We're gonna turn off the show. Let's we're talking.
Proposals.
Thirsty much, Caitlin? Huh, child. So, it's like, even Chris Harrison did not do this. Caitlin seems to have so much joy in the drama of this whole thing. Oh, we're gonna meet Brandon after Michelle broke his heart into a million little pieces. Who says that? You have, anyway.
Mental problems.
I wanted to say you have mental issues. Or she's just in for the whole drama. This is not soap opera. These are people's real lives. At least show some kind of empathy. She says, oh, I am an empath. And then she's like, I took a picture of you that night. Stalker? Like, are you following him around? You also looked right in my eye. As you said, this was the, like she was trying to somehow put herself in this story. I was staying at your same hotel.
Yeah, everybody was staying at the same hotel, you idiot.
I mean, she was just putting herself in the story. I know you got a fiance, girl. Okay,
I just don't like
chill
her.
out, okay? Maybe you're trying to get this job, but anyways, someone else has it. But anyway, just chill out, okay? No need for all of that. She's too much. It's too much. Maybe she's nervous or something about the show.
No, she's always like this.
But yeah, that coldness that we saw from you with Tayshia, it's kind of you're showing it now. Anywho, I'm happy to see that he's okay. He's alive. He has his support system. I love the fact that he says it's not respectful to love her in that way anymore because she has Nate, and I actually do want her to be happy, he says, And I love the fact of what he says as he sat there. It was like God telling him, even in the midst of this sheer darkness, look at the beauty around you. Brandon, I tell you, he is one of a kind. Yeah, he is one of a kind. And I still stand by women. Yeah. But Michelle obviously didn't think that. She wanted to be with a Nate, and she is with a Nate. And, we wish them all the best.
I don't.
No, we want to wish her well. We really want to wish Michelle well. That
she means herself.
I really hope that you took a chance on Nate and that he is everything that you wanted him to be and more. It seems as though he has learned his lesson.
I give it less than a year.
When he realized that, oh my God, I can actually lose this girl. You know, the other thing I was thinking, the father may have thought that this was Michelle's dreams, and maybe they are not. Maybe it's all about adventure and stuff. You know, sometimes children, they go away from their parents, so maybe it's just like, this is what I want. It
just seemed like she acquiesced because Nate was not about that life.
No, she probably wants that adventure. She probably does, and that's okay.
How many times are we going to lie tonight?
No. I'm not lying. I actually think so. I actually think that she probably wants that life, that adventure. You know how sometimes your parents may think, oh, this were the dreams, and maybe that's not the dream anymore. You know, maybe
that's not that quick.
Dream. No, maybe that's just not her dream anymore, to be a principal. Maybe she wants to be married and just kind of travel. He's already from Canada, so he's kind of foreign too. So probably that's what she wants. So, you know, wish her well. Really wish her well.
I hope Team Brandon out there, you guys are all doing okay. I know I am not okay.
I definitely am. Once I saw him, that he is okay. Oh boy, this woman. All right, here we go.
We'll be seeing Michelle for the first time in just a few moments. I gotta ask Brandon, how are you feeling?
Heart's pumping pretty hard. I mean, exactly how you would feel after the last goodbye that we just had, so.
Yeah, and that's understandable.
Yeah. So.
Well, here she is. Please welcome our Bachelorette, Michelle.
And it's been about 3 months or so. Ooh, she looks nice. Ooh, she's matching with him. Really good. They match.
Probably so much you two would like to say to each other, so I'm going to open the floor up to the both of you.
Oh, they haven't talked to each other.
You look lovely.
We matched.
We matched, yeah. I've been playing that. Honestly, I mean, I don't really know what to say. I'm not gonna lie. I prepared for this moment and, you know, thought about it a million times, and I think, just to me personally, that I'd rather listen to you and rather hear your side, because I mean, what I saw, I guess I have my own views and opinions, but I'd rather hear your side so I can get the whole clarity and then talk moving forward. So
yeah,
I guess I just wanted to know, you know, like, I don't know, the disconnect and what was going through your mind, because I know there's a lot that didn't happen or didn't show.
Yeah.
So,
this whole process and coming into it, I knew that I was able to give it everything, but I didn't truly believe that I would be one of those people who would be able to fall in love with two people.
Yeah.
It's just not something that I ever thought was possible. And as this whole story unfolds, you see that when you are giving 100%, like I said I was going to from the very beginning, it's very possible, and it's hard because of that. And as these days were winding down, and as I shared my thoughts and feelings with you, those were my true, honest thoughts and feelings. I cared, and I do care about your feelings. I care about you as a person. And my decision to share that I was in love with you, I wasn't sharing that because I already had made a decision. I was sharing that because it was something that I had been holding back. And because I didn't think I was capable of falling in love with two people, it was really hard for me to honestly come out and talk about that, because it's scary and you're dating in the public eye and there's all these different things, and you know, you see people get ridiculed for falling in love with two people.
I am actually confused.
And
like, can we just get
Which
to
is
it?
very possible to fall in love with two people.
Which it is, and it's not an easy thing to be in this position, but
he's giving her a nice out because he's like, I am confused, I'm gonna move on.
And that is
I'm not gonna get anything from you, really.
From the very start, and that's why my feelings could get to that point. And as I'm feeling those feelings, I felt like it would also do the relationship
guy behind her. It's looking like
Thomas.
And now, if I would have known my decision in that moment and still had strong feelings, like I am always a person to think about somebody else. But in this unique position, I wanted to be completely honest with where I was at, and that was that I was in love with you. And saying that, it was
where was the disconnect, Michelle?
It's scary.
Yeah.
And it's scary with also knowing that you might have to break somebody's heart with who you said you love you. I love you too, and that's not easy either.
Yeah. And yeah, because, you know, I mean, I had it going on, I wasn't okay, you know, like, thank God for, you know, everyone, but, I just, you know, prepared myself watching it, because I knew, like, I was gonna have to watch it, I was gonna have to face you at some point, and, I mean, honestly, I thank you, just because I've never been that vulnerable in a relationship in my entire life. Usually I am reserved. Usually I don't show emotions because I don't know where it's going to go yet or where it's going to lead to. I think, you know, just to me, it was hard watching because I was so truly in love with you. I was beyond in love with you. And, you know, I was in love with your family and everything that came with that. And I don't know, in a way, like, on the other side, like, I felt like a little bit my love was overlooked.
For sure.
But also I didn't know the full story. You know, I only knew my portion, I only knew my part, and yeah, I mean,
I'm sure he's looking back and he's like,
I mean, I knew you were gonna break my heart, because unfortunately with you, I knew that you show your emotions through your eyes. Everything you do, you show it through your eyes. And when I walked up, I saw that, of course, your heart was pointing in a different direction, and with the B and everything, it didn't make it any easier. But yeah, I just, you know, at the end of the day, I do wish you the best, and I wish you guys a happy, happy life together. And you know, I do miss your parents a fucking lot.
What did he say?
I'm so sorry.
He said he misses her parents effing a lot.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, well, okay.
That's why they bleeped it out.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, you know, just a little confused. I saw, you know, that you did want it to be Nate. And, you know, just this is everything before you. Like, you tell me everything. And, yeah, you can fall in love with two people. And I really appreciate you sharing that with me, because that's not easy. And like breaking someone's heart isn't easy, but I just felt like, you know, you really had to push Nate to that point. And it was just kind of confusing when you never had to question me, but you had to keep questioning him. And then, like, sometimes we don't understand what our heart is telling us, and sometimes, you know what you want. So I just, at the end of the day, just thank you, because you gave me strength, you know, and your family did, and your family gave me a lot of good pointers, like going into marriage and how to have a very successful marriage. And yeah,
that's sweet.
Yeah, so.
I think that's really nice.
She has interjected.
I really appreciate you both being here, and I hope you got answers and closure.
Because it was
getting easy for either one of you.
A little uncomfortable.
Well, still to come, a few holiday surprises, a sit down with our next Bachelor, Clayton, and of course, Nate's here. It's all happening when After the Final Rose returns.
Oh, she seems happy. She does. She seems happy.
That's what I was about to say. I'm sure Brandon's watching back this whole season, and he's like, how did she choose Nate over me?
Yeah, he's still confused.
We're all confused. You've had to literally strain information from this man. I mean, I wish Michelle well,
he
but
said everything maybe it's just different the way they play it.
No,
and stuff
he
like
honestly was just
but
trying not to be mean.
And we're all confused.
Yeah. Basically, we're all confused.
Even when she was explaining, some of the audience was like,
she made no sense at that point.
That was the first time I saw her look so inauthentic while she was explaining.
Well, she's with Nate now, so I guess it just comes with the territory. Look,
Michelle,
even Brandon was like,
yikes.
But even when he was saying that, the thing is watching it back, you constantly had to question Nate. This was her. Like she said, don't remind me. Don't remind me. I know I made a bad decision. I know. I think Michelle knows she did not make.
She's kind of forcing it because she was kind of like smiling. Like I'd never seen her like that, like smiling, like yes, call Nate out. Which usually she wouldn't do that in front of somebody else. But I think she's trying to show us. She's trying to prove. You don't have to prove everything. I think she's trying to
convince herself that she made the right decision. But I think she knows deep down inside. Yeah. I don't think she was strong enough to let Nate go. And then I also think that, she knows deep down that she should have chose Brandon. But she fell into her ways again. Like it's so hard as a woman, once you're used to being with a certain type, for you to unlearn that. Yeah. And realize that's not love.
Obviously, she wants someone who's tall because she went for Joe. So
well, it's familiar to her to be in love with somebody more than they are with her. And Nate, she's more in love with Nate than she is. Like I said, she accepted the crumbs that he gave her. And she said as soon as he gave her those crumbs, she was like, okay, that's it.
That's
even though his family was not right, it did not mesh for yours. Even though your mom said he was not ready, your dad said he was not ready. You saw all those red flags and said, that's my man. And I'm sure Brandon's like, okay.
I am so confused.
We're all very confused.
But then, you know, the heart wants what the heart wants. You can be the best person no matter what, but
can we just say it that she chose the wrong person?
I actually think she did. I really actually think she did. With all the love, and I know the heart wants what you want,
but
and all that. But the
heart leads us astray all the time. Like you said, I mean, we believe in something different. Marriage is it's almost seen as a partnership, a little bit as a business deal. Yeah. You can't just go with your heart. You have to think about all different factors.
Well, that's why so many people don't get a divorce. It's not that they weren't in love with each other. They were in love with each other. The passion was great, but
all those other factors,
all the other stuff, that steadiness was not there. And after a while, you need that.
You have to be with somebody who is aligned with you.
So,
But, one of our followers, what's up, Ruth Allen? He said that...
Oh, okay.
Yes, he actually said today or yesterday when we posted our video that, he was Team Brandon, but he believed that she was going to choose Nate. Yes. And, I know we said she got to keep hope. I was having hope, but I'm actually very disappointed and heartbroken that she chose Nate.
Yeah. I give it a year. I just don't want to hear a year from now that it's over.
It's going to happen.
Because I will feel
I'm going to come back and tell y'all I told you
Michelle.
So. Well, I mean,
it's kind of like, remember Matt and Rachel? I didn't think it will last that long, but they're still being together. They're not engaged, but they're still together.
It's not going to last. I give them to about 2 years.
Together, so.
Rachel's going to get sick and tired of waiting. She's young now, so she thinks she has youth on her side. But those years go like this, honey.
Yeah.
And Matt's not serious. Still up till today has not engaged her.
Yeah.
Foolishness. But, I don't think Michelle's really ready. I don't think she's really ready.
I think she's still trying to probably figure out life. I don't think maybe she doesn't, she wants that adventure, travel with him. The parents might think she wants to be in Minnesota, but she doesn't want to.
I don't even think that's what it is. I think she's is lost. I don't think she really loves herself because, like she said she's never put herself first before.
Ever.
So she did the same thing here. She's going to have to be coddling Nate to the end of time.
Okay. Here we go. All right. We're going to see Nate.
The time has finally come.
Time has come.
Earlier tonight, we watched Nate propose to the love of his life, our girl Michelle here.
Yes.
The smart guy, that one. Smart guy. And now that the secret's out, it's time for the two of them to finally be in public as an engaged couple.
Like really cheesy.
So let's bring out your man, Michelle. Everyone, please welcome Nate.
And I'm sure everyone is quite happy because that is eye candy. That's my man. She's like, that is my man. gotta give hugs to everybody.
Even Michelle looked at him like, why are you hugging her?
Imagine. How does it feel? You're a couple. We all know it. Finally.
Finally.
Right now. I mean, we kind of always just joked about, like, we always joked about running away. Yep. And we were able to do that. But, like, when you're in this position, you run away and you can't tell anybody. So, like, we ran away and we're like, now what? Like, we have to keep it a secret. And so we just always joke about, like, being able to, like, scream out that we're, like, in love and all this different stuff. But, hey, now we can't. I mean, scream it. Scream it. We're on cover.
Hey, I got a fiance. Okay.
I actually can't sit here and watch this anymore.
No, we have to. I'm really watching
What
him.
did it feel like in that moment?
I feel trapped.
I was so nervous. I just remember like shaking, and it
Poor
was
Brandon.
an emotional day, but it was just so nerve-wracking because I knew that our feelings were aligned, but I'm like, he could decide maybe potentially, but I'm like, not really. I wasn't really sure, you know. I didn't want to feel like I was all in the bag.
No, well, Nate, I mean, you didn't even know what you were getting into coming on this show. You've never watched before. At what point did you realize, oh, this is real and I am falling in love?
Oh man, you know what? After the basketball day, the conversation I had with Michelle, that's kind of when I really
His
realized that
eyebrows have grown in.
I've never met anybody like
He
this
didn't
before.
wax them.
Right. And then the best way I can kind of explain how I knew I was falling in love. Our first one-on-one, you know when you listen to a song, and the first time you listen to I'm super bad at analogies. Michelle knows, I'm the craziest with analogies. But you know when you listen to a song, and you're like, this is a good song, and you listen the second time, you're like, okay, this is actually a really good song. You listen another time, and another time, and then all of a sudden it's your favorite song, right? But it takes time for you to realize that this is your favorite song, right? My first one-on-one with Michelle, I was like aware. It wasn't like I had to listen to the song 8-9 times for me to realize it's my favorite song. It was like I am literally.
Why does it take us 20 minutes to know when he fell in love with her? Why does it take you 20 minutes to get a whole merry-go-round?
You don't realize that something's your favorite song until you listen to it a couple times. Michelle was at our first one-on-one. I was cognizant and aware every second that ticked by. I'm falling in love. So it was just, yeah.
I have a question. I want to know now. You spent time
And she is
together.
leaning on him.
It
She
was a
is
struggle for
really
Nate
trying
open
to
up.
show.
Have you continued to let those guards down? Are we still being vulnerable and sharing our emotions?
Caitlin
He's
is
more
so
vulnerable
fake.
than me.
Can I say that?
No, he is. And don't
But you put somebody in a position where they have to, where they're trying to be vulnerable, right, for the first time, fall in love for the first time, and then you stick producers and cameras. Like, it's gonna look a little, off. But behind the scenes, like, he really was.
Behind the scenes, he was
challenging
really
himself, and
great.
that's love
But
doesn't
it
always
was
have to be, like, this
just,
perfect,
she's making excuses
intense,
for him
magical story
already.
that goes through,
And he's like,
from
yeah,
start to
baby,
end with no
yeah.
speed bumps. Like,
Speak on my
the
behalf.
conversations he had with my family, it showed me that they were able to work through things, and that's what I wanted. And with him and I, it's just, he's so vulnerable and gives so many words of affirmation that
He's
like, I feel
really
like
vulnerable.
I need to check myself and be like, okay.
And
what
he
can I
gives
do
a
for him
lot
that's
of words of
romantic? And he just
affirmation.
really- he's
We
really
just
really
didn't
nice to
see
hear
it.
that.
that deserves a round of applause.
And that's what matters. She said he gives her words of affirmation.
Well, we all know that she's just trying to protect her man.
What got you both
Every
through the
woman who
last
knows she's in a
couple
wrong
months?
relationship does this.
I've unfortunately been in the position of the hiding out and the not being able to share it, and like you said, you wanted to
She
run,
keeps on
but now
saying,
you're like,
Caitlin, it's not about you.
Please
What
shut
got
up.
you through those 2 months
Please
of
focus.
filming and airing and all of that?
I think what's so hard is that you go through this experience and you have these magical moments and you leave like in love, but then you spend so much more time together. You get to text, FaceTime, you get to talk to each other's families, and you get significantly closer. And then he has to also watch all these other stories unfold. And so Nate has to watch, had to watch me saying I love you, and he had to be understanding about that. But I think the biggest thing is that we communicate through everything.
Their children
and it
will have
doesn't always have to be this
some
perfect
really nice
communication where
eyebrows.
We both know that we're gonna stick in it, we're gonna not let go, we're gonna hold on, and that's the biggest part because it's not easy. There's gonna be uncomfortable emotions, and
She's
we
talking
definitely
so
have
much.
them.
She's like
Well,
this.
that's to be expected in a
Well,
relationship. I don't care how
I mean,
confident you are. That is hard to go through, okay? And I know, it wasn't always easy with Michelle's parents. Michelle's mom was pretty tough on you, and I want to know how things are now
Oh, wait. Mama there? Oh, the parents are there. Oh, yikes.
Thank you so much for being here.
Ah, the parents are there.
What do you think of Nate now?
Oh, we are in love with Nate. We are absolutely in love with Nate. And, you know, Michelle, I don't know if she told you, but she shared one of the texts that you sent her. And I won't say it. But it was beautiful. It was so heartwarming. It was so, it made me cry. Oh, what a surprise. But, yeah. No, it's sure. Yeah, I will. Yeah,
Nate's mom, I heard you two are besties.
Oh, we are buds. We are buds.
Oh, that's those are his parents. Oh, the stepfather's here too.
You know, we would watch it with friends and so on the night of, and then the next night, watch it just by ourselves, and then talk and compare notes.
Oh my gosh, big happy family.
Oh, his parents are there. Her mom is there. They love each other. They're very excited for her. That is awesome.
We have to take a quick break, but don't worry, Bachelor Nation, we have more with these little lovebirds when we return. In fact, we have a pretty
She's like,
now, I would say huge surprise.
I guess he brings that side out of her.
Yeah. Trust me, Bachelor Nation, you don't want to miss it.
Ooh, he's really giving her the PDA.
It's our holiday savings event on the street.
We have to be there for you.
Is this over yet?
No, it's not over. But
I love how she has to make excuses and make it seem like everything is so peachy keen.
She seems so giddy. She seems giddy with him. You know, that same giddiness that she used to have with Brandon, she has it with Nate. I see that now.
I actually have nothing to say.
She just really loves him. You know, you can see that she really loves him. And he cares about her. My thing is, you know, I mean, I think that it was very good for their relationship that the mom was not on board. You know, like he did not have a smooth time. And those last couple of days where it was like, you know, he just had like diarrhea of the mouth. I gotta tell you, I love you. I really do. I really do. I really do. Because he could see that she was not on board with him, and that he could have lost her. And so I think that he's not going to make that mistake again. The parents seem to really, really love each other. And so the mom says she's in love with Nate. So I am, and Nate knows, I'm sure he knows Brandon is there, okay? They're probably waiting if you mess up, Nate. So hopefully Nate will keep it on and they will both get married and she will be able to do the things that she wants to do. I don't think she wants to stay in Minnesota. I really don't. You know, sometimes parents may think this is what my daughter wants, but then the daughter really deep down, that's not what they want, you know, and you have to be able to be, you know, but she has not shared that with the parents. Obviously, she's shared it with Nate. That's the one thing I noticed. I always noticed that she was talking a lot about herself with Nate. And even though he wasn't sharing much, there's still a nervousness with Nate. I'm not completely convinced about Nate. Kind of like how I wasn't convinced about Joe. So I am just hoping that, you know, because if this does not work, there are going to be a lot of hurt people. Michelle, her parents, especially if it doesn't work, and Brandon already has somebody, you know. So, and anyhow, if it doesn't work with her and Nate, I don't think she'll go back to Brandon, because she just doesn't have, you know, well, she said she was in love with two people. But yeah, she seems happy. She does. And she has that grin, you know, that her chin sticks out as she's grinning. So she likes Nate. The heart wants what the heart wants. You know? That's what happens. So we wish her and Nate the best. I know you were so invested, but your guy won. Your guy won. You were able to tell. You put it on the list. So your guy won. At the end of the day, she loves Nate. He's warts and all. She loves Nate, and he loves her. And yeah. And he's not a player. He never has been. I never thought that Nate was a player. So hopefully they'll be able to make the things work, the logistics. The parents are involved, so the parents will try to help to make it work, hopefully. If they don't work, then I will be confused, because that means the safe guy with Tasha did not work, and then when you followed your heart, it did not work. So it's like, what is this love, you know? Like Tina Turner, what's love got to do with it? You start wondering. So hopefully in a year from now, they're getting married, and they pay for the wedding, and we see a bachelorette wedding.
We're live with newly engaged Michelle and Nate.
Wow, so yeah, Mary is gone. It's just moi. But they gave them, I don't know, was it $20,000?
I don't think so.
Or $2,000? It was something. They gave them money towards their down payment for a house. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. I am so happy for them. They are looking for houses. I'm really happy for them. The heart wants what the heart wants. He seems to be crazy about Michelle, and we have to just respect their decision. And yeah, so Michelle is such a wonderful, beautiful soul, and we want the best for her. But yeah, now they're gonna come with Clayton. But you guys tell us what you think about this whole we have just been on a roller coaster, you know? Just a roller coaster, but I am just so happy. Very happy for Michelle and for Nate and for their families. They all seem to be happy. So wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Sometimes that's just how love goes. Tell us how you feel. They're gonna go, they'll talk about Clayton now. But we wish Michelle and Nate all the joy and all the happiness. And those babies that you all have, oh my goodness, those babies, the eyebrows are going to be something else. They are going to be beautiful, beautiful children. So it looks as though they're buying houses, okay? They're putting down payment on a house, all right? I am sure their wedding is going to be probably paid for by, Bachelor Nation. That would be nice. And she has that beautiful ring. I am just happy for her. After the debacle, there was Matt's season. And just that sadness. Like she said, she wants to follow her heart. She wants to follow her heart. And she said, it's like she loved the two guys, but there was one guy that she would have been devastated leaving him behind, and that was not Brandon. It was Nate. And so she made the decision to be with Nate. And I respect that. I respect her for, going with that. And I respect Nate for coming through, putting those fears, going beyond his fear, and really letting her know, if I don't go with you, I am going to be devastated. I want to be with you. I don't want to lose you. He told her that. He gave her what she needed from him. She wasn't willing to be with someone who was not going to tell her that, who was not going to be vulnerable enough. And he realized you either put up right now, or when you lose her, you shut up. And he went ahead and he put up. And he was rewarded. She was rewarded. It's beautiful. First time he was in love, and now he's engaged. That's a beautiful story. A beautiful story. So, thank you for joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Emma.
I'm just going to say it's very sad for Brandon. And that's all I have to say.
You never know, you might meet Brandon. What if you meet Brandon and you guys get married?
It just seemed kind of fake, the whole thing with Nate and Michelle. I don't know, they just didn't seem authentic.
His mom looked worried.
It just seemed like he was shown, he was like, just, I don't know, it just seemed very inauthentic. Yeah. I mean, I hope it works out. I don't think it's going to. Yeah. But I just feel like it's very unfortunate for Brandon. Yeah. And it's very heartbreaking. Yeah. That he had to go through that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we were all very confused. And I feel like she's doing what a lot of women do, is shielding the man, covering the man, making excuses for the man, and they are trying to show us all that, you know, it's working out or whatever. I'm sure Nate saw the comments. He saw some of the things people were saying.
Oh, so he was really trying to watch her this time. Remember, he was like all like this, just looking at her.
Well, he was definitely trying to show that, oh,
maybe
yes, I'm moving to Minnesota right away. I'm doing this, I'm doing that, whatever. So
all the things Brandon did, he was going to make sure that he did it. He showed us that.
Yeah, but it just seemed really fake and inauthentic. But I'm Mary.
Time will tell.
And
I'm Amma.
Thanks for watching.
And please comment, subscribe, like.
And share.
And share, okay? And Team Brandon, hey, be perky. Today is winter solstice. So this is the time that we renew. It is December 21st, 2021. So this is a good time to renew. This is a good time to start wonderful habits. In the darkness, there is hope. It's winter solstice, first day of winter.
But thank you guys for watching.